Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. I hope that you enjoy your stay here and you find it to be a cozy little corner of YouTube. And if it's not your first time here, thank you so much for coming back. And I am just so grateful for you for being here. So we made it through the week. Today's Friday, and you know what that means. It's Friday. Friday, Yarn Fairy Friday. For right now until October 1st, we're doing Yarn Fairy Fridays. And if you don't know what Yarn Fairy Friday is, I will have the Yarn Fairy Friday playlist linked in my description. But to give you an idea of what we're doing here, one of our Yarny YouTube friends, Crystal at Chronically Crocheting, had an idea that she wanted to be a yarn fairy for Halloween. She's going to be traveling. She's going to get to be with her grandkids. And that idea is so fun. Well, she talked about it on her channel, and she talked about how if she was able to, what she would have loved to have done would be to give out little amigurumi and have her little magic wand and, you know, kind of poof up the little amigurumis out of a bag that she would have and, you know, be magical to the kids. And this all started because her grandkids think that she's basically magic and can just create anything. Well, our friend, our also Yarny friend of YouTube, Llama Mama Kayla, saw that and made a video about it saying like, hey, what if we all come together and send in amigurumi and make this wish come true, like make this a reality. And I was like, dude, yes, I love this. So here we are, Yarn Fairy Fridays. So on Yarn Fairy Fridays, we make, well, throughout the week you can make amigurumi. The goal is to make one amigurumi a week, but if you can make more amigurumi a week, go for it. We want to keep them small. We want to keep them about hand-sized. Palm-sized is even probably better, but you know, not too much bigger than your hand at the very least. And if you want to, you can send me pictures of your makes and I will share them in our Friday videos, which a lot of you have actually been sharing your makes with me, and I love seeing what everybody's coming up with and how many people are participating. It is so fun. So after I'm done saying my bit, make sure you stick around and you see the pictures that I'm going to be putting in of what you guys have made and what you guys have sent in. If you forgot to send in your Yarn Fairy Friday pictures, that's okay. My email is in the description box, and you are welcome to send those in, even if they were technically this week's and it's going to be in next week's video. That's totally fine. If you just want to send me your Yarn Fairy Friday accumulation so far, you can totally do that. There's no hard rules, guys. This is just for fun and making somebody's dream come true. So without further ado, this week I only got one thing done. So last week I had, you know, a whole basket full, but this week I only got one thing done, and that's okay. If you get one thing done a week, as I was saying at the beginning of this, from the beginning until when I'm going to be sending my stuff, one thing a week would be 8 items. With all the people sending stuff in, 8 items is a lot. And then, you know, also some weeks and some people in general make more items. So some weeks I make more items. Some of you guys are making tons of items. It's all going to add up, and every amigurumi is one more kid that gets a toy. So this week I made a little octo. Get that to focus. I used Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle yarn, and I made this little octo, and it is so adorable. I actually hadn't made one yet. It's got all of its little tentacles, and they kind of roll up, and it can sit super nicely. This would be a really nice desk item, because this can sit on your desk so nicely. But yeah, I made mine out of Bernat Baby Blanket Sparkle. This is a pattern from All From Jade. She's on YouTube and I believe like also on Ravelry and Etsy. And this was a free pattern. This is, I believe it's Baby Octo, but I will definitely put that information in the description. But this is what it looks like. It's so cute. And I made this with, I want to say, let me see. Let me try to remember what hook I used. I want to say that I used this 5.75 boy hook, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure this is the hook I used for that. And it recommends, I want to say a 9. I think it recommends a 9 for the baby blanket yarn, but of course I was making a amigurumi with it, so I'm going to use a smaller sized hook. Which, by the way, this is my hook container. Well, one of them. I also, my voice echoes in here. I noticed that while I was talking. I have several places that I keep hooks. I have like little zippy pouches, and they're in a lot of my project bags and stuff too. But this is like where I keep the hooks that I use most often. And then I also have a stick for pushing stuffing into stuff, stuffing into stuff. But yeah, that was like a little bit of a tangent. But yeah, that's my Yarn Fairy Friday item for this week. I do have some patterns that I want to try out, just like little things, like candy corn and like little ghosts and things like that. I just didn't get around to it this week. I was working on a lot of other stuff, and I'm still working on a lot of other stuff, but honestly Friday just kind of snuck up on me, and I was like, what video am I gonna make today? And I was like, oh right, it's Yarn Fairy Friday. Whoops. So I have this Octo, and I will be inserting the pictures that you guys have sent me. Thank you so much for everybody who sent in stuff and who's participating and helping make this dream come true for Crystal. I think it's just going to be so fun. I will also link Crystal's channel down below. She has already been receiving some Yarn Fairy Friday makes in the mail. And she made a video opening up some of those, so if you want to check that out. She's also just a super sweet person, so definitely worth checking out. But yeah, guys, so happy Friday, and stick around and enjoy these pictures of what you guys have sent in. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys! Thanks guys for sending in these adorable Yarn Fairy Friday makes. And don't forget, if you want to send yours in for next week, my email is in the description.